Let's discuss the grip. The grip is the key to creating a swing that is body friendly. How do we get it where we can get your joints into natural alignment so that way you can stop the pain and create consistency? If your grip is on there incorrectly, you will have to fight the club face. You can injure your right shoulder, your right elbow, or your right wrist. So the key is getting the grip. Most golfers, or most instructors I should say, is just put your right hand on there with this V pointed up here towards the left ear. That might be great for some, but it might not be correct for you. I'm going to teach you a drill here that will get the grip on there correctly for you. What you're going to do is you're going to need someone to help you. So I'm going to have an assistant come in here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the right hand in the fingers, and it's going to sit from the angle of my right index finger to the base pad of my pinky. That is what we are looking for with our grip of our right hand. Now, as we get that in there, we can hinge our wrist up and down. If I hold the club here in the palm of my right hand, I can't hinge my wrist, so I'm going to have to use my elbows. My body will have to work overtime to create that speed that I can create here just by having the proper grip. Now, where should the V of my right hand be pointed? Should it be pointed towards my nose, my ear, or my shoulder? It doesn't matter. It depends on what's correct for you to get your joints into natural alignment. So I've got my assistant here, and he's going to hold the club with two fingers. He's going to hold the top of the club. I'm going to put my hand on there, and as I lean back, my joints will naturally come into alignment. Hopefully he won't let go. All right. If I do that, the club will get to square. If I put my right hand, for me, too much pointed to the left, as I lean back, my joints will come into natural alignment. Go ahead and let go a second. That's what happened to the club. The club closed because my grip was on there too strong. If I turn my hand too much to the right and I have him hold that and I lean back, my arm will naturally want to come in. And once I put force on the club, it will come in open because of what my arm's doing. That's how we create consistency in the golf swing. If I put my grip on there too weak, which means turn to the right, my club face will come in open. Therefore, I'm going to have to try to flip it or do other things, and I'm going to injure my body. So having the proper grip that gets the joints into natural alignment for you is the grip that I want. I don't want to pintail myself down and say, hey, it's got to be here, because each person's different. Your arms, your biomechanically, you are built differently. So the key to having a good golf swing and being able to perform it under pressure without injuring yourself is having the swing or the grip that is built for you. So as I get the right hand on there, I'm going to get in the fingers, and with my assistant, we saw that this thumb was just a little bit to the left side of the shaft. It will be different for each of you. Now I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to shake hands with the club. I want your hand flat and I want your index finger pointed down the shaft. As this slides down, you're going to see that the lifeline of my left hand, I guess I won't need this grip, this glove for the lefty. My lifeline will sit right on the side of my right thumb, just like that. As we do this, you have three options. You can either go baseball grip, which is 10 finger. It's very good for beginners or people with small hands. Probably good for me if I'm going to be swinging left-handed, since I don't practice left-handed very often. You can do overlap or you can do interlock. It really doesn't matter to me. What I'm really concerned about with the left hand is that the lifeline covers up the thumb, and this trigger finger, there's a little bit of gap right in here on this finger. That's what we are looking for there. So now my right hand, because we tested it, that dictated where this V is pointed. My left hand has to just match that V. That is the grip that is the fundamental of the Signature Series that will allow you to play pain-free and play better golf.